Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. For those who are new, by the title of this video, you see that I'm about to attempt to do 6 straight back braids. So this style is definitely new to me, but from the videos I've watched previously, they mentioned that when you are doing 6 braids or any straight backs, it makes most sense to start with the middle part. So right here, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going down the middle of my head, getting a straight part, well, attempting to get a straight part, but I'm dividing the sections into 2. So right here, my back is obviously turned to the camera, but I wanted to show you all that I will be using the lock and gel, and that like if you're doing this by yourself, you may not get the perfect part, but if you can try to get it as good as you can, that's what matters the most. So I just turn myself to the back just so I can see what the back of my head looks like. I usually don't care what the back of the parts look like, but since these are straight backs, I kind of want them to be a little more neat. So now that I have the back of my head parted down the middle, I'm going to do the first half and part that from ear to ear, and this is just going to be like an easy guide, and this is just going to help me create the 3 front parts so that when I part them in the back, I know exactly how to align the lines rather than trying to do like one long line from the front to the back. So since this is the first section, I'm going to start with my 3 parts in the front, just so that'll be easy for me. This is my first time ever doing this hairstyle on myself with 6 braids, so I kind of want to make sure I pre-part and that I'm measuring the front of my head so that the braids are not like too thin. And right here you see me kind of matching the back of my head with the front parts. So now that I pretty much have my first part squared away, section pretty good, I'm going to clamp it and I'm going to pre-part all of my braids. So every braid I'm going to braid down so that I know what goes with what and how much hair goes with each braid, rather than like doing one and going and then realizing that I did not leave enough hair for 6 braids. Although the summer is pretty much coming to an end, I do think this is like a very quick and easy vacation style, or just like if you just want to not put any heat on your hair or straighten it, like because I pretty much straighten my hair maybe like once a month, but sometimes I want to like take breaks in between months and I just want to blow dry it and do like a quick little braided style. So I do feel like this style is very easy. This lasted me, I want to say, for like a week and a half, and I think I could have went longer. I just was kind of over them and just kind of wanted them out of my head, but this is a very easy, simple style if you just want a quick go-to style for like a weekend getaway or just a easy work week. You just want an easy style just to get up and go. This is the perfect style for that. And definitely if you're like working out and stuff and you don't want to sweat out your hair by getting silk presses or all these other style, this braided style is literally the easiest style ever. So this is how my hair looks pre-parted with all 6 braids. I went ahead and pre-parted all of them so that you can see how the layout will be. So this is how the first section look, the first 3 braids. I think they look okay. I do kind of wish that I was able to do more stitchy look, but I feel like they're easy and cute for my first time. So right here I'm just laying down the 4th braid. I am using the lock and gel, and I am also using the She Is Blonde edge control. I love this edge control, it's just so good. But I'm just kind of molding this down so that when I braid the hair, it's very easy for me to grip. So if you're someone who kind of knows how to braid or just braid to the scalp, I don't think that this would be a challenge for you at all. But if you're someone who don't know how to braid, or you don't really know how to grip your hair, I might recommend you to do maybe like 4 braids or 2 braids. 6 braids might be, you know, a little challenging because the braids are semi kind of tighter together, especially like once you get to the back. But if you feel comfortable enough to, you know, like if you can grip to the scalp, I think it will be good. I'm not the best, like I know how to grip well, but I'm not like a perfectionist when it comes to how the braid actually looks. So that is something that I want to work on. But since I had like no nails, I feel like this style would be the easiest for me to do as far as braids. So it was easy for me to grip because I had no nails, but I do feel like the braid in itself could be neater. But other than that, I think, you know, I do like the braid. For some reason, every time I get to the back of my head, my arms seem to cramp up so bad and it's so uncomfortable, but girl, we gotta push through it. So right here I'm just adding in a few more pieces of braiding hair. As you add the hair, you kind of want your pieces to get bigger and bigger so that it can fill out the braid. So in the beginning, just depending on the length of your hair and the thickness of your hair, you should know kind of where you want your braid to start growing and expanding. And I pretty much do that like kind of a little bit before I'm halfway through the braid. So I know this video might be like really sped up, and that's because I didn't want to do like an in-depth video because this is my first time doing the style and I really didn't know how it was going to turn out. But luckily it, you know, was fairly easy. So if you all would like an in-depth video, I can do this style again, or maybe just, yeah, do this style again and give you all more specific details as far as braiding. But as of now, I'm just like going through showing you all how I achieve this look. So we are down to the last braid. Thank you, hallelujah. And we are on the 6th braid. So I have these clips in the front of my head, y'all, just to hold in my baby hairs. I know it looks like they're just like sitting on my forehead, but they're to hold my baby hairs. By the time I got to this braid, my arms were on fire, but we gotta push through. So I'm just continuing to add my braiding hair. I think in total I might have added 4 pieces of braiding hair per braid. And don't forget to make sure that each piece that you add gets bigger and bigger. Now that we are pretty much done with all of the braiding, I'm just going to go back in with my She Is Bomb edge control and just add that to both sides of my hair. I am not the best when it comes to these edges, like, girl, I am not. But I do what I can do with what I have, and that's just how I'm going to get this look. And to kind of seal in the moisture, I'll be using this Mousse Def texture foam. This foam smells really good and I really like the way that it feels on my scalp, and it kind of gives it like a cool, relieving, moisturized feeling. So I'm just adding this to the scalp as well as down the braids to cover my real hair. And I will be tying this scarf on because your girl is about to go to sleep. I did dip the ends of the braid off camera, but I'm just tying my hair down, and I will show you all how it looks in the morning. But I'm just tying it down, and I'm also also going to add a wig cap on top. I just saw a girl do this. I really don't know what the method is behind this wig cap, girl, but I just threw it on my head. So it is the next morning, and by my face you can see that I did not want to go to work. But it's the next morning. This is how my hair looks freshly from under the scarf. I did go in and add some oil sheen because I felt like it kind of looked dry for some reason. I don't know. It could be the scarf that I use because it's not like satin or silk. So I am going to go in with the Design Essential Diamond Oil Sheen. This stuff smells good, and you can see like the shine that it kind of brought back to my hair while also adding moisture. So I'm just going to gently spray that on. I'm going to touch up my edges, add some mascara, put on some lip gloss, and feel a little bit more motivated to go to work. But y'all, this definitely completes the 6 straight back look. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. The braid style is very cute, very fun, very easy. So definitely try this, please, and let me know how it go. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.